Hello guys, KVL here. I'm in. Am I kinda skilled, kinda okay? Epic Conquest 2 player, and on January 10th, which is the date when I'm recording this. Okay, January 9th actually. I published this to what do I call it? Epic Conquest 2 Discord. I don't have a script, so. But yeah, I got a lot of questioning from like people doubting how useful it is and stuff. So I'm gonna record this. I wrote a list of questions because I don't have a script. I'm too lazy. I can work with math all day, but I'm kind of too lazy to write a script. Like, come on, I already published it. I'm proud of it. Now I have to make a script that's gonna take me maybe a couple hours. I don't really feel like spending all that time. All right, so you must be wondering why I'm wearing socks, bro. Hold on. Okay. Oh shit, I'm having trouble. Hold on. Oh no. Okay. There we nailed it. All right. If you're wondering why I'm wearing socks, I don't want to reveal my hand accidentally, and also, um, yeah, this is actually my third foot. My other foot is holding this. That's the secret to being really good at this game. You have to be an alien like me. Okay, back to topic. Um, Hold on. All right, so what was it? So this equation right here, the average damage equation. I figured it out on December 26, 2020. All right. And then I rewrote it on this notebook, my math notebook, so I can. It's my personal math notebook. I put it here so I can extrapolate, like figure out a bunch of other stuff here. This was January 2 when I started work on this. Okay, so that's what it says. All right, cool. And then these are the data that I got myself. Yeah, I'm taking this game way too seriously. But whatever, it's worth it, man. It's worth it for the easy to content. Okay, what is that? So yeah, I wrote down how much stat each point gives. Like let's say 1 point in strength. This is exactly what it gives you. And how I did this, I had a bunch of points that I didn't spend. I had like 21 and I was level 8. So I just put in the stats without actually confirming that that's where I want to put my stats. And then I noted the increases in the number, and that's what I came up with. So I'm pretty sure these are all accurate. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Okay, let's move on to after I took this. Now we move on to the base. These are the actual base values. This uses this formula for average damage, attack plus attack, and then crit rate percent, crit damage percent. So here the attack is 10. Yeah, I figured out the base damage is 10, and then 10, and then this is a crit rate percent. So I put that there. Yeah, I figured that one out. Crit damage 0.5. That's the base crit damage. All of these are base numbers. So without attribute points, these are the lowest. This is the lowest any of your stats can be. If you take the attribute points already, okay. And then we compute that and we get 10.2020. But okay, I suck at math. All right, then what I did was, okay, 1 plus 1 string. What if I did plus 10? Then I took the changes. Okay, why did I do this in the first place? I wanted to figure out which build was better. Like, is a heavy strength build better than heavy dex for increasing attack? Like you can see, strength might be better here because it's 0.5 attack, and then dex is 0.4. But the thing is, dex build increases crit rate percent, which if you take a close look at this equation, like usually in the game, it's a lot easier to increase the crit damage. I don't think, yeah. I computed for the product. Hold on, I'm gonna show you. Resource wise, is more efficient to actually increase crit rate and crit damage at the same percentage. Hold on, let's try. Let's say your damage is 10 plus 10, and then let's say crit rate was, should have written this earlier, damn it. 0. Okay, maybe 1, and then crit damage percent is, I don't know, 100. So you get why am I doing this? Oh my god, I just just trust me, guys, trust me. If you want to increase your damage output by means of crit rate and crit damage, increase them equally and make sure they are equal first, then increase them equally. Don't do it like 5% crit rate and then 100% damage. And no, you can sacrifice the damage here and then end up with and you'll end up with a higher overall output, damage output, if these numbers are equal. All right. I can go and prove it, but oh my god, it's, I swear this video is gonna take forever to. Oh god, all right. So yeah, I put in the numbers. Let's see here, plus 10 strength. So this is the increase, okay, the increase. So plus 10 strength adds, yeah. If plus 1 strength adds 0.5 attack, then plus 10 adds 5 attack, which I add to the base, which is why we get 15. So then 15 plus 15 times the base crit rate times this, and it has this 0.4 here because of the increased crit damage percent. Then I get this value over here, 15.405. And then I do the same for Dex. So yeah, blah blah blah. It's 0.4, blah blah blah. You get it. I'm sounding like a math teacher now. Yeah, this is great. So I put win here because the additional plus 10 strength actually gave more damage than the plus 10 dexterity. And then I did something goofy. So I made sure, okay, what if like max builds and stuff, so I went ahead and took a number, 225 in this case, that would result in 0.5 crit rate. Look at that, 0.5 crit rate. So every other hit is gonna crit. Yeah, that's nuts, dude. Okay, so calculating for damage. Yeah, that's what I get. So the 225 strength, it gives more damage than the dex. So yeah, still win. So I eventually concluded, okay, so if you want to build damage in Claris, use strength, alright? Dex is kind of, you can use rings, alright? You can use equipment, you can use rings. For example, okay, you have, so let's say this is your build, alright? 205 strength, and now this, then you end up with this crit rate and crit damage, but your crit rate is this low. What you can do is you can keep the stats here, 225 strength, but get crit rate rings. Get any appraisals that increase crit rate, so you can increase your damage output by a lot more. It's gonna be no real lot. This calculation doesn't show it, but this product here, I think it's actually higher than this one. It's just when you add them together, you end up with this, and strength is slightly higher. Anyway, okay. So after that, what I did next? What is this? Attack speed. Oh yeah, because I asked somebody on Epic Conquest 2 Discord. I think it was Chaos X about how attack speed works, or maybe Chris one. I asked them how much does attack speed percent increase the attack speed. They said it didn't increase it by much. So I was thinking, okay, then it probably means that this is the equation and not something similar to this. Because if that were the case, then a 100% attack speed rate, your damage output would be infinity. Your attack speed would be infinity. Okay, and if you made this, for example, you use this formula over here, the format of this formula, damage formula for attack speed. What that would do is, if this attack speed percent was 0.5, we put it there. So attack speed plus attack speed, and then 0.5 something. Oh wait, hold on. There's a similar formula. Oh, right there. There it is. Okay. So let's say this is attack speed, and then base attack speed 1 minus or 1 plus. Oh wait. Getting confused. Oh, hold on. Damn it, I should have scripted this. Fuck, it's too late now. Where was I again? Oh no. Just my point is that, oh, you multiply them, dummy, you dummy. Just multiply them, duh. Yep. I think that's why. Look, I should have thought about this earlier, damn it. But yeah, just trust me. This is the formula, okay? Just trust me on this one, alright? More efficient MP system. Yeah. So I didn't know the base values for these two, but I know that MP cost reduction, it gives more MP sustain than attack speed because of, well, the formula, the shape of the formula. Because this one is 1 plus attack speed, but this one is like 1, like it's directly multiplicative. This one is additive. So like if you have 100% attack speed, all that does is double the attack speed. That's it. But if you have 100% MP cost reduction, what that means is MP cost, essentially it's 0. That's what happens. Like we'll make this 100%, 1 minus 1, 0. This entire thing becomes 0, singularity. So yeah. Okay, next one, MP cost to, I was taking, what I did here, I took some, oh yeah, I used the formula, this one, base MP cost. I basically rearranged the value so that I'll be computing for base MP cost. I just divided this one by this. You know, it's basic algebra stuff. The base cooldown. Wait, what? How did I compute base cooldown again? Is it already written? I think it is. No. Probably not. Where's MP? Where's the cooldown formula? What the heck? Hold on. Cooldown formula. What? Oh, there it is. Look, I already summarized everything here. What the heck? Yeah, so that's the cooldown formula. Okay, jeez. What was I doing? Alright. Let's see. And this one, I'm not done with it yet, but basically, I'm just taking the attack multipliers. So I was doing this because I wanted to see, okay, maybe I can figure out an equation for finding out the optimal attack speed to skill ratio. Because I wanted to figure out what is better. DPS, like basic attack speed damage, or spell damage. And eventually I was like, okay, let's just assume that, you know, that attack speed build is kind of not needed, and just, you know, because I mean the multipliers on skills, the damage multipliers, they're kind of pretty high. Once you reach level 10, I think it's definitely higher than 500%, which is 5 times the attack. Okay, so yeah, I just assumed that. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah. Okay, our assumptions that bad for the game are for my computations. What assumptions do is they limit the amount of stuff that I have to compute. That's what they do. They limit it, and it makes computation easier. So, uh, in hashtag regarding wiki, if you're on EC2 Discord, I mentioned 4 assumptions, and you might think, okay, they're not actually realistic. But you know, this is why mathematicians introduce assumptions, because they have they're not all smart. They're not like omniscient. There's a limit to how much they can compute. But the limitations that are put, uh, they're not so extreme that you can't figure out anything, but they're just enough that mathematicians can simplify a problem into more simple parts that they can then play with and figure out certain equations. So assumptions are a natural part of like what I'm doing. This is basically what all I'm doing here. This is already like something a mathematician would do. But although like I'm pretty sure I could do better. I'm not really a mathematician. You know, obviously, I'm not really. I'm just like, bro. I'm like not even. Yeah. Um. All right. Back to topic. Where were we? Oh yeah. So for this constant, this is a constant by the way, 3.5. I just couldn't get the exact number because I'm not sure. Look, you see that squiggly thing? It means it's an approximation. I just wasn't sure. Um, I got this constant by recording my gameplay and actually looking at the frames. No, not looking at the frame. Looking at the time frame. I couldn't actually look at the frames because my recorder has a limitation where it can only see 1/6, or no. Yeah, 1/6 now. Is it 1/6? Hold on. 100 divided by 60. 10 over 6. 5 divided by 3. 1, 2, 4. Oh, 1.6 something. So yeah, there's a limitation. But I have my laptop on right now. I can actually look at other people's videos, the ones with 60 FPS, and then I can figure out the exact number of frames. This one is inaccurate. Like, this is not the actual number of frames. I'll figure it out, don't worry. Alright. MP regen per hit. Dial A. Yeah. This is another one that I tested. This is also a constant, but it changes if you have perfect evasion on. Like the one where when you dodge and then there's like a circle thing that appears in some kind of, you know, when the game just slows down when you perfect dodge. So that actually doubles the amount of mana you recover, which is why I factor this in my future formulas because it's gonna be relevant. I mean, for example, like I really like to dodge, man. Like, holy shit. I dodge all kinds of stuff, including responsibility. So let's not talk about that. So it's gonna be relevant. Hold on. Let me think real quick. gonna be relevant for. Just trust me on that one. I can't remember everything, dude. Just trust me on that. It's gonna be relevant. This one I was playing around with the numbers because I genuinely couldn't figure out anything. But this is just my intuition. My intuition told me, okay, why don't you try this? Why don't you try dividing, see what number you get. Oh, by the way, this dial A thing. So the basic attack, if you remember, it has um, there's 5 hits there, right? Boop, boop, and then trust, cut, 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 trust, cut, cut, and then the last one there, it deals the most damage. So yeah, and I couldn't dissect the exact numbers for. Yeah, so I just called it dial and got on with my day. It's just too difficult to compute, and actually not really that necessary to compute. Right? It's fine. It's fine if you can just stay as that. I should have explained this better. Yeah. MP region per hit of dial A. So that 5 attack combo, I call that dial A. Yeah, I get that term from fighting games, so I use it here. Boom, boom, trust, and then boom, boom, and then that's the mana recovered. Okay. What else did we talk about? Yeah, this is one of my smart big brain moments. So I was like lying in my chair and was like, okay, damage, emphasis. And I eventually just figured out, oh, this is what the numbers represent. Yeah. So after I write down a bunch of stuff, I always think to myself, okay, what do these numbers mean? Right? Because if I don't know what they mean, I can't figure out anything. So yeah, I eventually figured it out. So this ratio is actually a factor, like, it has to do with damage. Alright, like, your, if the cooldown is shorter, then the resulting number is gonna be probably gonna be bigger or something. I don't know everything, dude. Kind of half forget everything. Alright, MP sustain here. Oh yeah, this what this means is the amount of attack, the amount of dial A's that can fit within the cooldown. So yeah, it's a factor of damage. And then here, MP region dial A. It's a factor of mana sustain. So with that in mind, I then went to make this formula over here. I just first equated them and then divided them and then this. I figured out, okay, if these were the resulting numbers. Damage output is suboptimal, MP sustain suboptimal. So yeah, I was onto something. This one is more raw data. It's like this approximate because yeah, as I said, time frame limitations. I don't have a recording that I can look at frame by frame. I don't have that, nor am I confident that my recordings are in 60 FPS. Okay, cooldown. Alright, so I list these down and just get to work. Okay. I really had trouble. Like I was stuck on this for a while, and then I started writing it like this. I was onto something, but I was still kind of struggling. Just a lot of gibberish. This one was my Eureka moment. All right. So in 1 second, yeah. For this, I basically used hold on. What was that again? Biggest was, I remembered a problem that I solved on some other art Discord server like a long time ago, where the problem was Bob, it takes 8 days to build a house. Some other person takes 6 days. Some other person takes 12 days. And then I'm asked if they all work together, then how fast would the house be completed? Just basically a problem of yeah, harmonics. I think what do we call this? Uh, yeah, I mean, hold on. What was that? Yeah, I just used it on this. I don't know how to explain it. I just like I figured, okay, if I use this, then I can sum up. Like I can basically simulate all of these skills being used at once, which was great. Like that was a breakthrough. So that was, that was great. I would extrapolate on this at, hold on, just turn the next page. I can't do it because my hands are too big. God damn it. Uh, oh, all right. It's the next page, I think. Yeah, so I was playing around with my ideas. Well, this was, yeah, this, when I wrote this down, dude, damn, like, this was the real, how do I explain this? After I wrote this, I was able to make this formula over here. Using this. I used the, holy shit, I mean, I still can't believe this works. It's like, it's like building a tree. Hold on. It's like taking plywood and making an iPhone out of it. That's what I did. I took an like seemingly unrelated problem and then took the way that it works to make this formula. I mean, holy shit. Just big brain. I like, man, crazy. Oh my god, you just add these two, subtract them, and then boom. Oh my god, it's just mind blowing. Like I can't believe it. Oh my goodness, I'm still amazed. Holy shit, look at that, dude. Oh my goodness, look at that. Wow. This one, that's just the time notes. Created the damage formula on December 26. Um, damage MP sustained for one skill. One skill created on January 5. Damage formula predictions calculated January 4. It's actually before this. And then this formula, I made this on January 8th. And then I spent the next day trying to figure out if it's like if I can improve it any further. And I think I know exactly what flaws there are in this equation because of the assumptions that I made. But I'm not mathematically skilled enough to figure out how to improve it, how to take into account those factors that I omitted when I made those assumptions. Yeah, I mean, look, I'm no Einstein, okay? I worked my ass off. This is what I got. I mean, yeah. You can look at the way this works and then figure out that this is indeed how this works. So I took how I wrote down the numbers here, like what I did with the numbers, and then I put them all into this equation, and now everybody can use it. So yeah. Okay, so what can I use this for, or what can anybody use this for? Well, at the moment, it's gonna be a bit difficult because the equation is big, but there is a lot you can do with this. This is primarily meant for people who are For example, if the Into the Unknown or the Trial Tower comes out on EC2, this is gonna be really important because people will want to know the best builds or how to put their stats in the best way possible, etc. It's gonna be really important. And I'm planning to just not just be some no-hit like pro. I also wanna be recognized for scoring very high on upcoming challenges. So that's why I'm making all this whole thing. What else? Um. So yeah. What am I missing here? I'm missing exact frames on attack speed, like the frame data. I'm missing that. I'm also missing SP region, the exact value for this. I still haven't figured it out. What else? Yeah, I think that's it at the moment. So yeah, okay. Now I'm gonna explain how this actually works. Hold on, let me put this here so I can explain this more easily. Oh, it's kind of difficult to light it up. Alright. I'm gonna explain what this equation means. So the sum of... Okay, hold on. Let me just generalize real quick what each side of the equation means. This side of the equation means... okay, let's first talk about this part. Jesus Christ, I should have scripted this. I regret this so much. I regret this. And because... cool down. How do I... okay, I just know that this is true. Alright, I just know. And then this max MP under here. It's here because... what I'm gonna come up with when I divide by max MP, it's gonna be a percentage thing. The same goes here. So the amount of regen per attack speed divided by the maximum amount of SP you have. If these are equal, then you have the optimal distribution of each stat. I'm really bad at explaining. I haven't eaten yet. Damn, dude. I can see the shapes in my head. I just can't explain it well enough. Hold on. Let me think for a second. Okay, I figured it out. So this is the amount of mana that you lose per hold on. Holy shit. I should have written that the script. Okay. This part over here, that's the amount of mana that you use up, and then this here is the amount of mana that you recover by attacking basic attacks and stuff. And then this over here, max MP. Excuse me. You take a fraction. You get the percentage of how much mana is recovered, or like how much mana is lost or recovered per second compared to the amount of max MP you have. Then this is equal to the percentage that you get by the amount of SP that you regen by attacks per second divided by max. So yeah, this is basically a ratio of yeah, the amount of mana that you lose or gain compared to the amount of mana, the amount of SP that you get. The reason why I equated them is because if these values are equal, then that means before you when you run out of MP, as soon as you deplete it all the way to 0, then you would have regenerated the entire SP meter. You'd have reached max SP. And then when you use SP, I'm assuming, because this is in most cases, it's like this, that your mana meter, hold on, what do you call that? Your MP meter will also fill up before the awakening meter depletes. So it's like, okay, so without awakening, I just use you do your usual stuff. Then when you run out of mana, then you reach max SP, and then use awakening to recover all that mana back. Then when this is over, when awakening is done, you have all the mana to start over again, back and forth. And I figured it's like a really good approximation of how you spend your, like, a really good way to represent your damage output and stuff compared to your MP sustain. It's complicated. I wish I explained this better. I'm just not really good at it. Goddamn. But yeah, that's what it means. What else? This is just me trying to figure out if I can improve it even further. So this dash over here, that's the animation skill duration. And then this is the gray area is the cooldown, where that is not confirmed. Blah. It's just yeah, that's pretty much it. Is there anything else I need to talk about? Oh my god, this video is already too long. It's gonna be 37 minutes or more. Oh man. Yep, I think that's it. Yeah. No, hold on. I need to explain the summation. I'm pretty sure people will wonder, what the hell is this sign? What the fuck did you put here? Oh my goodness, I can't do anything with that. Okay. So I1 and 4. Basically, what this is essentially this. So there's 4 skills, which is what the 4 is for. This one is just arbitrary. It's like a way to define that you want four skills here. They can be any skill you want. In this case, I used skill 3, skill 2, skill 6, and skill 5. But really, any skill you use here, they will do. You just can't. Yeah, you get my point. And then it's a summation of all those. So you take these. Let's say skill 3 has 15, 20, 20, 30, and then 80 and stuff. You take those values, you put them here. There's gonna be, so this summation, when you expand it, it's gonna be 4 different sets. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you add them together. Whatever the MP cost to cooldown ratio becomes for each of those skills, you add them up together. And then you take this, you take MP regen over attack speed. That ratio, you subtract it over this summation, and that will be the rate at, hold on, let me explain this. And the subtraction of those two will be the amount of mana that you either lose per second or gain per second. And then max and pace standard. Yeah. So that's what it means. This whole grid is basically just, this equation is basically just this, but represented into a simple formula. I can't simplify this any further than this, I swear, I really can't. but I do have constants for this. For example, there is a constant here for SP region. You could just substitute that in. MP region, there is also a constant there, so you could just substitute that. Attack speed, no, not really. So yeah, the only variables here are MP cost, cooldown, attack speed, max MP, and max SP. And then you can omit a bunch of, let's say you put down the numbers here. You want to know how much attack speed you need. Alright, well, you just fill this in, and then you derive attack speed. Right, and then what you're gonna come up with is exactly the amount of attack speed that you need. That's basic algebra. What the hell? What am I doing? Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all. Oh yeah, I have feature plans because I know this is, holy shit, this is too difficult for most people to understand. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do what I did with the damage calculation. Hold on, how do I where is it? Damage equation. So what I'm gonna do is basically what I did here. I'm gonna note down some more data, and then I'm gonna make some predictions. For example, this one, and then like that. What I can do with this, hold on. I'm having trouble flipping the pages because I'm wearing socks on my hand. Don't question me, please. All right. What I can do with this is figure out how much MP cost reduction is too much MP cost reduction, how much cooldown reduction is too much, etc. You can even figure out if how much specialty I need. Like, is it a worthy investment? Should you put points into specialty percent? You know, all that stuff. It's gonna be really important. Yeah. Then once I figure out the ratios, yeah, it's like people don't have to look at this equation anymore. They can just look at, oh, okay, so there's how much I need, blah blah blah. So yeah. Yep, that's it. I think I'm done. there's not nothing behind. All right. So yeah. Oh my god, that's a 42-minute lecture. I don't think anybody enjoyed that, but yeah. Thanks for if you're still watching by this point. Well, thank you for watching. Oh yeah. This is so disorganized, but okay. Yep, that's it. Bye bye.